Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel Freeman Finds, where I talk about Funko Pops, Funko related items, and comic book related items as well. And on this part 3, 4 of this ongoing series of my collection, I'm going to be talking about Moon Knight. Not only because it's a really good show right now, but a lot of pops are actually skyrocketing right now. So it's kind of crazy. And I just happen to have a few of them here in my collection. And on top of that, there's also going to be a second season that should be in the making already, which is crazy because we thought it was going to be a one season only and it'd be done with. So along with that, they're also making Werewolf by Night. Now that one is going to be crazy because they might introduce Blade into the MCU. So let's get started. So this is what the Moon Knight collection is looking like, which we have both Khonshu's here and there. We have both glow-in-the-dark versions of Moon Knight, which is the Mr. Moon Knight and Moon Knight. And then we have Layla, El Fale? I'm trying to remember how to pronounce her last name. Sorry if I butchered it badly. And then we have Amit. Still need to get Arthur and the glow-in-the-dark Khonshu. Oh, and the SDCC exclusive Scarlet Scarab, which is technically her basically her superhero name. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like so far. And what's that? Wonder what that could be. No way. Well, looks like I got a package. Oh, well, that's right, I did ended up ordering 2 of those Funko Pops from the Moon Knight series, hoping that these are it. Well, let's open it up and find out. Dang, this tape is tough. So, that's one end, that's the other, and slice it right down the middle. Oh, it's got a note. Says, "Thank you very much. Please follow my Instagram at Pt.3. Well, I mean, put it up in the, if you, at Pt.3. I don't know if it'll come out straight or not, or it'll be backwards. So, all right. Oh, it is it. All right. So we have this one and this one. Let me set this aside real quick. Let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. Awesome. So, as I was just mentioning that I don't have the, the Moon Knight collection, actually. Turns out that they just came in today. Awesome. Whenever I can get it out of here. So the first one being, oh, this is so cool. Well, thanks, Pt.3. Check it out. So the first one being the glow-in-the-dark Khonshu, which I was just mentioning I need for my glow-in-the-dark part of it, and just for the collection. And the second one being the let me just open this one up. Awesome. So, also got the second one that I also need, which is the Scarlet Scarab, the SDCC exclusive. Oh, this looks so cool. Well, now that these are added to the collection, I can now update what we just saw earlier. So, this is what it's now looking like. With the now including glow-in-the-dark Khonshu and the Scarlet Scarab, which, oh man, that looks sick. I was really hyped when they released this one because they actually announced it right after the episode that introduced the Scarlet Scarab. So, crazy thing, if you go back to the Moon Knight comics, Scarlet Scarab was actually originally a man. So, it's cool that they actually integrated a woman being the Scarlet Scarab. So, actually looks a lot better. So, and if you want to give this guy a follow, Funktastic_4 for supporting him and also with helping me out finish up my Moon Knight collection. Almost just need about one more character, I believe, actually, which is the Arthur which is the avatar for Amit. So, but let's get deeper dive into these characters. I think the first one I'm going to be starting with is the Temple of Khonshu statue. Man, this is so cool. I was actually really hyped for this one too, because man, I can't wait to see what it's like out of the side of the box, because it just looks so awesome. So let's go ahead and open it up. So this is what he looks like outside of box. Man, this thing is wickedly cool. So obviously, like all Marvel and Disney pops, it is obviously a bobblehead. And man, this looks sick. I love the fact that they actually capture like that like statue look and feel of it, because this looks absolutely awesome. Doesn't it kind of like from the back of the head, like from the back it kind of looks like Darth Vader, or is it just me? Looks kind of cool. So, but man, this one is so awesome. Luckily this was like the last one in the store when I was up there in India, because I didn't get this one here locally. But man, this is so cool. I might just keep it out of box for a while, because I mean, this has got to be one of the coolest pop figures so far for Moon Knight. I mean, yeah, there's all the glow in the dark ones, but this one is sick. Yeah, and if you were wondering what's on the back of the box, it's not really much. It's just the common wave, which is Khonshu, Mr. Knight, Moon Knight, Layla, El Fayoli, and Arthur Harrow, that's the one that I'm missing right here. Arthur Harrow, which is the avatar for Amit. I kind of wish they made a glow-in-the-dark version of him. I'm not sure if they did. Doubt it, though. But, yeah. So, let me put this one back in the box and get to the next one. Now that we are on the topic of Khonshu, let's look at the common version of Khonshu. Definitely a huge difference between the 10-inch one and this one. Because, man, looks so cool. I wasn't planning on getting the common one, actually. I was hoping to just get the glow-in-the-dark one, like I did with Mr. Knight and Moon Knight. But, man, I saw this one and the last one at Hot Topic here in the Valley. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm ever going to get the glow-in-the-dark one, because it was a box lunch exclusive, which don't have one here in the Valley, unfortunately. And I never knew when I was possibly going to go to box lunch, so I was like, I'll just grab this one just in case. So, but as you saw earlier, I ended up getting it anyways, so it'll be cool. What I'll probably do is keep this one and keep it inside of the box, or I'll keep this one out of box for display, and the other one, the glow-in-the-dark one, I'll keep in box. But yeah, so anyways, let's pop this one open and get a better look at him. First off, whoa, what a huge difference already with more of a skull than the actual I think the statue had more technically flesh-like, and this one is all like skull. So that is so cool. And man, I love the detailing they gave him with the plated armor right there and the Moon Knight sigil on his or Moon Knight symbol on his chest, and then the plating right here around his waist. Love the way that they did the wrapping. Looks so realistic, and the cape is so bad. I mean, look at that. It all looks like it's actually like meant to flown apart. So, and man, look at his scepter. That is so cool. Ah, man. I'm not gonna go into too detail into this one, because I want to do more on the glow-in-the-dark one, just so what's it called, we can get like a difference look at it. So I'm gonna put this one back in the box and I'm gonna move on to the next one. I thought, since we are going at the topic of, you know, gods basically, especially for Moon Knight, I thought we'd do Amit next. It'd be perfect if we had the avatar, though we can basically do that one right after this one, but kind of hard to find, surprisingly, even though it's a common. But yeah, so, but this is what Amit is looking like. It's kind of sad that they don't do a 10-inch version. Or they should do a battle moment, or like a Funko moment. It'd be Amit fighting Khonshu. That'd be sick. If you don't know, on the show that actually happens between the two gods, they end up brawling each other because they both believe that they're defenders of the innocent. So that'd be an awesome Funko moment. And obviously, like all the other boxes that I'm gonna be showing you, the whole common wave. It's just these guys. So, but yeah, so let's crack this one open and take a better look. Okay, so this is interesting. I was taking her outside of the box, and I realized her head movement is different than your typical bobblehead. So the bobblehead is supposed to be basically from the chest up that it moves. But since they wanted to keep her hair all connected, they ended up doing it like this, which doesn't really give good bobblehead momentum, but it's still pretty cool that they still designed a way to get it a bobblehead movement. So that's cool. You basically can, well, you just basically move it side to side. So not much movement there, but honestly, I think that's an interesting way that they went. So, but love the way that they did her hair. It actually looks like, well, basically like a crocodile tail or alligator tail. I think it's an alligator. And I love the way that they did the whole, what's it called, dress and like golden weaving, and then like the plating on top. So, and the way that they did all the hair nets, I guess you can say, and the dress. Man, this looks so cool. So I honestly wasn't so hyped to get this one right away, but I thought when I saw it in person, it looked a lot better than the glam shots that they were doing it for Funko on their Instagram. So, but yeah, definitely was worth it to finish up this Moon Knight collection. Oh man, it looks so cool. So let me put this one back in the box and then move on to the next one. So I thought for this one we do Lele Foile next, just to get the commons and the other exclusives out of the way. Which this one, the next one will be her alternate ego, basically. So love the fact that they kept her as true as to her character, and I love the fact that she's holding the scarab, because it kind of makes sense because she was the one that kind of hold it for a long time in the show. So love that fact. All of it besides that, it's one of the most simplest pops besides Arthur Harrow. So yeah, and then obviously the box looks like all the other ones. So still pretty cool that they decided to go with this look. So, but yeah, alright, let's crack this one open and take a better look. Well, unfortunately, she doesn't stand on her own, but thankfully, they give her a base, or they give a base with her, just so that she could stand. Because by herself, I think her hair is a little too heavy for her, so she ends up falling backwards a lot. So, but yeah, they give you a base, thankfully, so now you can display her as is. So that's cool. Not much going on the back besides a hoodie and the blue stripes going all around her sleeves, but love that. And then I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the little scarab in her hand, which slightly smaller than that in the show, but still love that you can still see it no matter what. So that's so cool. Besides that, it's one of the more simpler pops in this series. So, but yeah, so let me put her back in the box and then we'll move on to the other one. So I thought for the next one, why not go with her alter ego, which is Scarlet Scarab, or her new what's it called, her new suit, and basically her new role in the show, which is awesome, especially when they introduced it in the show. The way that they make her do this pose exactly, oh, freaking mind-blowing moment, and how well detailed they did it in the show with all the CGI and all that. So man, but the way that they captured it in the Funko Pop looks purely awesome. So, and then this one, I believe, yeah, surprisingly, this is the one of the only boxes that doesn't have the common set in the common set on the back of it. I think this one they did it just for the SDCC exclusive. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously, of course, it's the shared version, not the actual official con. So, but I mean, overall, still awesome. Either way, to even get this Funko Pop in my collection, or in the collection, I mean. So, man. So let's crack this one open and see how it looks. So compared to the other Lele, or technically Scarlet Scarab, this one stands on her own without the base that they give you. But just for, to call it safe measures, I'm going to throw the base on her. Dang, looks a lot better. So, oh man, this looks so cool. Love how intricate her armor is. And then I love the little collar thing that goes all around her. And then the wings with the blades at the tip of it. Basically like a full extension of the armor. Oh man, that is so cool. And then checking out the back, oh, the little scarab on the back of it for like flight. Love that. And then the way it wraps around her arms to like, or it looks like it wraps around her arms, but that's actually the armor, part of the armor. But I like the way that Funko connected it to make it look like it extends from her armor. That is so cool. So, and then obviously more detailing on the back, but man, this one is an awesome one. But not much going on. But yeah, overall, an awesome Funko Pop. I didn't realize though that it's a little off her hair. I don't know if that's an actual like defect or they just got the glam shot wrong. But what's it called? Yeah, her hair is a lot lighter compared to the other one, or to the actual picture itself too. Watch, let me show it to you. Like comparing it to her her glam shots or her picture on the box, it's way different. It's like lighter to it actually. So, but yeah, let's throw this one back in the box and then we'll move on to the last three. So one of the last three, we have glow in the dark Khonshu, which I think will look better than the original one, just cause it's gonna glow. That's for sure. So, but yeah, overall, not much to really talk about, like on outside of the box, and it's almost the exact same thing as the common one. Just the only difference is that this one should glow in the dark. So let's pop it open and prove that. So here he is outside of box. And let's turn off the lights just so we can take a look at it. But now that it's completely dark in the room, hopefully we'll see how good this Funko Pop glows. 'Cause man, I can't wait to see it. Oh look, it's already reacting. It has like little specks that kind of let you know like basically it glows. I don't know if that's on all Funko Pops or some of them, but yeah, so let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. That is so freaking cool. That looks like, I'm not gonna lie, that looks so fake. Like, I don't know if it captures on screen, but man, the way that it glows on camera, it looks like I just like propped it in there like CGI almost. You know, like those filters that you can have like the little animated characters? It looks exactly like that. Man, that is so crazy. Well, let's turn the lights back on. So, and we'll keep talking about it just for a bit, because man, this is so freaking cool. So, yeah, guys, that's honestly what it's looking like, glow in the dark. Man, that was so freaking huge. I already threw it back inside the box. But, oh man, that was so awesome. Alright, let me put this one away and then we'll move on to the next one. That was just so cool. So, for the last two, I thought I'd just do them both at the same time. That way we can have an even bigger glow together. So, we have the glow-in-the-dark Moon Knight and the glow-in-the-dark Mr. Knight. And man, when they introduced the white suit, oh, that was so cool. Definitely different than, what's it called? The previous, or the comic book version of the white suit. But man, just honestly so crazy. Honestly, I'm digging it. I like the fact that it has like a huge like tear, what it kind of looks like a previous tear through the mask. I wonder if that's like supposed to show like Mark and Steven are still at it, like still split when the suit is like integrated. Cause it kind of would make sense, cause Mark is still in Steven's head when he's in Mr. Knight mode, and yeah, so it just would make perfect sense, like why it's split down the middle, kind of. So, but yeah, so and then if you just take a look at them, obviously they still have the common set on the back of their boxes, and then that's what their glam shots are basically looking like. So yeah, man. Sorry, still tripping on that Khonshu. I just can't wait to see what these guys look like. Also, like to give a shout out to Renee's Comics, because this is where I actually bought the Moon Knight. Not Mr. Moon Knight. the Moon Knight Funko Pop, because Hot Topic is selling out of those crazy. I remember when they were doing the pre-orders for Hot Topic, I think it was like within 24 hours, just gone. Absolutely, like you couldn't pre-order it anymore. So, but luckily, one day I went into Renee's comic shops to look at what new stock they had, and there were at least a good amount of these. And man, I was so excited when they had them. I just bought it right away because man, it was awesome, and it was for a fair price. Because I think right now he's going for around somewhere around 43 to 47, like around $50 basically. And for $25, that wasn't bad at all. Oh man, such an awesome Funko Pop. So, and thanks a lot, Renee's Comics. Which, speaking of Renee's, they are having a little event at, what was it called? Hold on, give me a sec. Here it is. The Lisa Tucker Event Center. They're going to be having a little stand outside of the event center, and they're going to be selling their Funko Pops, obviously, from the store, and just show a little support and love for the locally here comic book shop. Just so we can have, hopefully, it continue running, because, man, it is such an awesome Funko, not Funko shop only. They sell comic books, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all kinds of cards there, and other collectibles, if you guys are into that thing. But, man, and they also host game events, which I believe they do Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. So if any of you guys play, that's the place to go play, basically. So, alright, let's go ahead and open these guys up and just check out the glow and look at the detailing. So, to talk about the pops first, like actual detailing and everything, already you can see the crescents and you can see the height difference between them, and obviously the suit difference. So, obviously in Moon Knight, the Moon Knight one, it's all like the wrapping and like all the intricate armor, basically showing more of Khonshu's like style in the figure, and obviously in his avatar. And it's like, look at that, it has the whole symbol just like Khonshu, the gold plating or underneath the wrappings, and like how the wrapping goes all around, and the hood is like awesomely designed and everything. And then put this one to the side, and then this one obviously is also hugely different between the other suit, because this one is obviously more like Steven style, where it's like the simple, clean, nice look, and obviously ready to present himself. And I love the fact that he has batons in this one. There is also, forgot to mention, there is another Funko Pop that I am missing from this Moon Knight collection, besides the common Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, and Arthur Harrow. There is the Funko Shop exclusive Moon Knight, where he has a battle stance with his I don't know how to call them. They're like moon rings. Basically his little throwing disc of the moon, basically crescent moons, which look awesome. But I was honestly kind of disappointed though, because I thought they were advertising it as a Funko bundle, like a Funko Tea and Pop bundle, but they ended up selling it separately. I don't know why they changed that. So, but obviously, overall, awesome design and everything. So, let's go ahead, turn off the lights, and check out the mount. Now that the light's off, it kind of seems like the Mr. Knight kind of caught a bit of the lighting already, so it's kind of glowing, but let's check it out. Let's see if we get the full glow effect on them. So, sorry if anyone has sensitivity to light. I'm kind of moving them around just so, what's it called? The Funkos can grasp the black light and hopefully just get an awesome glow, just like the Khonshu. But yeah, I think it's already capturing it. You can kind of see it. But let's go ahead and turn off the light in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, almost exactly like the Khonshu. It looks so fake on camera. I don't know if it captured it the same way on screen, but man, look at these. Looks exactly like Khonshu. Like I just threw him on like the Snapchat filter. Oh, dude, I love the difference though between the Moon Knight and the Mr. Knight, because the Moon Knight has like that dust effect or that dirty look to him. Like he's obviously worn it a lot, like in dirty areas or like constantly in battle. So you can see like the intricate shadowing and stuff like that. Absolutely love that. And then Mr. Knight has like that more clean, more, what's it called? Well, basically like a cleaner look to him. Because obviously Steven doesn't fight all that much. He's more of a talker. But yeah, honestly, awesome glows from these two also, just like Honshu. Oh man. So, honestly love that. So, let's go ahead and turn the lights back on. And now the lights are back on, let's go ahead and throw them back in the boxes. So, yeah, that's, oh man, that was so cool. So, let me bring all the Funko Pops back to the camera shot, and then, what's it called? Just go over all of them. So, that was the Moon Knight collection. Oh man, with these two, what's it called, just coming in today, man, this collection is slightly growing. It's almost done, actually. The only thing is that I do not obviously have the LA Comic-Con exclusives Moon Knight, which was the one in suit. They have two versions. There is the simple walking pose Moon Knight, and then there is the, those are both grails, by the way. There is the walking Moon Knight, which that one is, I believe, somewhere around over 100. And then there is the glow in the dark LA convention exclusive, where he's rolling up his sleeves, which that one is an absolute grail. That one is going for somewhere above 500 already. And I think it's going to keep growing, especially coming along with the season 2. So if you have a chance to get them at an awesome price and add it to your collection, I'd say go for it. So, but yeah, so this is what the Moon Knight collection is looking like. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. And if I had to choose one, I'm going to go with, I think the best one is probably Temple of Khonshu. That's just my opinion. I think because the way that they captured it and the way that they made all the texture and what's it called, how they overall did it, especially because I think they based this one based off the intro or outro of Moon Knight, where it's like all darker in the night. So absolutely love that. But if I had to pick its second favorite, it'd probably be the glow in the dark Khonshu. Just, man, the way that it glowed the most out of all three of them, absolutely awesome. So, but yeah, so this is gonna be probably wrapping it up. So yeah, that will be it for this video. Hope you guys stay safe. Love you guys, and what's it called? See you in the next one. Later. Peace.